Hello, today we'll be calibrating the Matrix Retro using the 2016 software.
Yep, this is the new Retro 2016 software. I'm going to go over the calibration for it. The software has the 3 key selection tabs at the top, and when we go to operation, instead of saying calibrate machine like it used to, it says calibrate cutter. So first,
Let's start with jaw 1. We'll start by removing jaw. Removing the cutter, we'll want to calibrate the tracer and the machine first. Remove the stylus. And we'll place the stylus on the right hand side. We'll actually begin with jaw number 2. We'll place jaw number 2 on the deck with A facing inwards towards the machine, all the way in, and we'll tighten it down. I'll come over here to the machine and say calibrate cutter. Hit 2 for jaw number 2, and then enter. The machine will go into position, and then direct you on the computer to please over the cutter and start again. So we'll lower our stylus down to where we're on our flat surface of the side of the jaw, not the bevel, and tighten our handle and then say continue on the computer. It will touch off in the face and then come to the front of the jaw and touch off to the front there in the last. At which point it will go home and lock in its settings. And now raise our handle and remove our jaw 2. This is the only calibration needed for jaw number 2. Jaw number 1 we will now place on the deck, fully stopping it and tightening it down with our stop and our clamp. We will place our L adapter for calibration on jaw 1 where the key sits, touching the inner surfaces of the stationary jaw. Tighten it down like it's a key. Go into our software, click on operations, we're going to calibrate cutter, we're going to enter jaw 1 for the high security jaw, enter it, the machine will move over position, we will now lower our handle on the machine.
it says please lower cutter.
We will lower the handle on the machine to be above the black of the jaw, but above the black of the jaw but below the L adapter, so there's going to be a small bit of clearance in between. And once you're satisfied with this, you go to the computer and you click OK, and it will go through the 2 X and Y calibrations. Return home. Now updating in progress, please wait. We will click OK on the screen. We will raise our handle, flip our tracer down, and repeat the same process, leaving the L adapter at the jaw. Operations calibrate tracer. We're going to hit 1 again in the air, and we'll go to the same movement to the X and Y axis. Please do not touch anything on the machine or the computer while the update is in progress. Agree? And then what we'll do is we will lift our tracer, remove our L adapter, now we're done. We'll move our jaw number 1.
Now we're doing the cutter height.
Calibration. We're setting up for the calibration cutter height, so we'll remove our stylus and place it back in its position on the left hand side. Up, it doesn't really matter how high. We're going to be adjusting that momentarily. Just get it up in there a good distance. Now then take our cutter to 2.5 and place it in the right side until it stops on the retainer ring. Tighten that down. We'll put our jaw 1 back on the machine. And we're going to be aligning it up with our 2 calibration posts. We'll now be calibrating cutter height for jaw number 1. Hit 1 and then we'll enter. We'll raise over into position, and what we'll want to do now is to lower the cutter, barely touching this post. We want a soft touch. If you pull on the handle slightly, you'll feel a difference. We want us barely touching, and then we'll tighten our handle. Coming over to our left side, we will take our Allen and insert it, dropping our stylus down and holding it with our index finger and thumb down, and we'll snug this up. At which time we'll come over to the computer, and on the computer itself, so calibrate the cutting on, click OK. I'm going to click OK, and it says if I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and lift my handle up, and then hit done. We've now calibrated jaw 1 and 2 for the Matrix Retro on the 2016 software. Thank you.
Thank you, Garrett.